So Danny once again makes it very clear he wants out. Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Danny Rule has been talking to the media yet again and talking about how he wants out of Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. And at this moment in time, I don't blame him in terms of how everything's going. You look at everything and how the club, the non-paid wages and stuff like that, you wouldn't blame him. But the fact that he's been like this since the start of the summer says a lot about his heart wasn't in it. And you now kind of can get why DC hasn't sacked him. He can't afford to. He can't afford to sack him. He needs someone to come in and pay that release clause to let him go, or Danny needs to quit. And it's that whole thing. If Danny is that desperate to go, quit and go get that Bundesliga job you want. Because he said about talking about the Bundesliga that he wants to be there as soon as possible. It's something very special. I grew up with it. For me, it's always about working at the highest level. I want to be competitive against the best teams and best coaches. I have a good feeling I've been able to generate a significant added value over the last 18 to 19 months in demanding league and playing different styles. He also mentions how he's also managed to get to went in a really good place. He keeps mentioning how the season that we stayed up and how everything went with that. And the thing is, he said he got asked about his contract and he said, I don't want to say anything about that, which is very clear to, look, I'm under contract till 2027. Everyone knows this. And the thing is, you'll know for a fact that maybe his camp is now starting to look at ways of getting him out of his contract because he's not been paid. And the fact that he's missed payment twice, March and now, they might be saying, well, here's a clause here that says if you do this, we can just walk. And maybe that's something that they're looking at. And I'll be brutally honest, I am very surprised Danny hasn't walked yet. I am actually very surprised Danny hasn't just gone, you know what, I'm going to go with all these interested in people in terms of the club. But the thing is, if somebody wants him, they're going to have to pay a release clause. And that's something that he needs to realise, that unless someone's going to pay release clause, he's going to stay here unless there's going to be a technicality due to the unpaid wages. He spoke about how he's had offers people like Leicester, Southampton, West Brom, Wolfsburg, all look at him and stuff and looking like his stock's on the rise. Despite that, he's embraced the report interest in you to try and attract more. I see the interest from clubs as a validation for my work. There were inquiries last year too, even from Germany, from the Bundesliga. It feels good my name is constantly being mentioned here in England and Germany, but I also know that football is very fast. The last 18, 19 months are no reason to rest. I've been very, very ambitious. I'm always ready to work and we'll see what happens in the summer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if there's any leeway on this for him, because he's obviously saying all the things that he really wants to go. Basically, he has said he wants to go. He has said that he wants to leave the club. He's made it very, very clear now. Now, I'm of the opinion that if you're that desperate to go, quit. Even if you haven't got another job lined up, because you keep making it sound like there's someone ready to get you, but no one's been able to go and pay the release clause. There's a release clause there, and it might be a lot too high for a lot of people to get. But that's the whole point of a release clause. You pay them to get the player or manager you want. If someone's that desperate for you, they will pay that release clause. And right now, no one paying that release clause for you. And it could be that it's because it's too high of a release clause and you've only done 1.5 years of management. But I am really at that point of just going, look, if you are that desperate to go, figure out getting an agreement sort of, because right now our chairman cannot literally afford to sack you. And if that's what you're waiting for, it ain't going to happen. He can't sack you. He can't afford to. And the thing is, you need to make sure there's a guaranteed job waiting for you. And at the minute, by the looks of it, apart from see if Leicester coming for you, there's still no guaranteed job waiting for you. You've got a situation you could go into Leicester and it have a minus 12 points deduction. You could stay here and still have a minor point deduction. You could, but the two differences: one you will get a guaranteed payment, and one you won't at the minute. But everything right now is so up in the air, and then to throw this into the loop with everything that's going on, I think the timing of it really is a little bit poor. I won't lie. But I kind of get it on his point of view. It's like add more misery to it, but also put himself in the limelight. Going, look, the club has got no cash. Someone can get me. I get it in that point of sense. So we're in a sticky situation where there's nothing we can do in theory. So like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. But as of right now, Danny Rule is still the Sheffield Wednesday manager. There's pretty much nearly all the backroom staff at this moment in time are out of contract at the end of June. People haven't been paid for May's wages yet, and we're still waiting on that. We potentially just sold a 15-year-old player to Man City for 1.5 million. And then you got to start thinking, is there any more players that are about to just get sold and get picked up quite quickly to start paying things? There's lots of talk about consortiums and takeovers and the chairman coming back into the country. We will have to just wait and see what happens with that and see what clarification we get with that one as well. But as of right now, we are in a state of limbo. Every other club that you can see around us are signing players, doing shirt releases, having that kind of, getting ready for the season. And Sheffield Wednesday here are like, I'm not ready for this. Wednesday fans just are waiting for next season to end so we know what the fate is. Or even if we get to that. Because right now, we are so struggling to find any kind of positivity going into next season. Because there isn't any. There is no positivity right now. So we have to just see what happens, go with the flow, as they say, and hopefully DC gets a buyer and it's sold very quickly, and we can try and plan for next season and save something out of that season, and to try and see what we can do. But as of right now, everything's so up in the air, it's not even funny.